Hi guys, so I got this message last night, and I also got more additional details this morning from God, but it's a very important message. Kingdom marriages, we already knew that they're a big target from the enemy, and I already explained to you guys what a kingdom marriage is and what the purpose of it is, etc., and that's in another video. But right now, kingdom marriages are a big target, and I told you guys the other day that I heard a group of people chanting, right? They're a big target right now, and it's not just from people who are trying to do spells on you and block you, but kingdom marriages are also a target from people who don't want to do the work, who don't want to heal. Okay, and God has been giving me a lot of messages recently about like being private about certain things, certain achievements or certain things, and he wanted me to tell you guys, be very private when you go back in your kingdom marriage, or if you're already in your kingdom marriage. No one needs to know if you've gotten back together, or if you've met the person, or if you're dating the person, or if you're getting married, or if you're getting engaged. No one needs to know all this, at least for right now. Hold on to your testimony until God gives you the correct time to speak of your testimony. There's a lot of people out here who are miserable, who are envious, and God just gave me a message in the title, You Would Have Never Thought. He let me know in that video, he let me know that there's a lot more envy coming from the kingdom than non-believers, and it's sad. Okay, and that's including kingdom marriages, because one of the examples he gave me is like someone waiting for their person, someone waiting for their wife to come or waiting for their husband to come, and that's their promise, but because it hasn't happened to them yet, or something may have happened because of disobedience or whatever, they may see someone else who's a child of God receive that blessing before them, and then it can turn them cold. It can make them envious. It can make them plot against you. Do you get what I'm saying? And you have to remember something. Right now, it's like crabs in a bucket. Let me tell you something, what I mean by that. Crabs in a bucket, as in like, there's a lot of women out there that's looking for a good man. There's a lot of men out there looking for a good woman. And even though you see all these things going on out there about, if you're that type of good guy that loves your woman wholeheartedly, and you treat her right, you kiss her in public, you're not afraid to show the world you love her, you're considered a simp, right? If you do the right thing as a man, you're considered a simp. That's what's going on out there right now. Right? And that's what a lot of men are saying right now. So that alone has caused a lot of people who are not ready to heal, who are still going through trauma, who are holding on to their trauma. That is keeping a lot of people stuck in their trauma, not wanting to heal, keeping their walls up. You get what I'm saying? And then the same thing with like women. There's a lot of women out there, if they see that you're a good woman and that you're motivated and you're someone that holds a man down, they'll consider you a pick-me, right? And these types of women will sit there and put you down for loving your man and for doing what God wants you to do as a wife, as a Proverbs wife. And so there's this mindset out there going on with men and women, but these are going to be also the same types of people who are going to be the crabs in the bucket. So although this persona is out there, and a lot of people are not wanting to heal a lot, because when people don't heal themselves and they don't face their traumas, they don't know what love is. It's hard for them to accept love. It's hard for them to want to show love because they're holding on to these traumas, and these personas are being put out there because it's kind of being put out there as a band-aid to kind of put a band-aid on an issue, and these people can't go to the root of the issue and heal it. If people don't know God and they don't love God and they don't wholeheartedly want to heal and make things right with God, then they're gonna always have this perception, which means that when they see you, they're gonna always have this negativity towards your relationship, and they're gonna always have these judgments towards your relationships, etc. Right? So what God was telling me is that because all of this is out there and people are not trying to heal and stuff, when you're doing the work and you're healing and you're releasing trauma and you're choosing love over hate, you're choosing love over pride, you're choosing love over ego, there's going to be a lot of wolves coming at you and your relationship. You get what I'm saying? And because people don't like to see love. It's like people don't believe in love no more. They don't like to see love because a lot of people don't want to believe that they have to heal. Instead, they want to blame somebody for why they're still stuck in their trauma, why they think the way they think, why they hate relationships, why they don't like love, why this. Do you get what I'm saying? And instead of doing the work, they would prefer to blame people. But when they see someone that's actually receiving it, they realize they want it. And then they try to figure out how to destroy it. Do you get what I'm saying? So this is why God said it's very important to keep your relationship private. Even people who are believers, there's crabs in a bucket. So these people who are believers will see you with your person, and then all of a sudden they will figure out a way how to destroy your relationship, or they'll say that's not the person for you, or God said this, God said that, when God never said anything, and try to ruin your marriage or break you up. And the devil can use anyone right now, even believers. Right? So God wants y'all to keep your relationship private. Keep your relationship private. Okay? No one needs to know any details about your kingdom marriages as to like I said, what's going on, if you guys are together or not. God will tell you when it's the right time to share your testimony. There's a lot of people who don't want love until they see it with someone else, then they want it. And if they can't have it, they'll try to destroy your relationship. And that's what's happening right now. And it's not just that. It's the Jezebel spirits that are being sent. It's the spirits that are being sent. The rituals that are being done. That's a whole nother side of what's happening too. So it's coming from all over. All over. And God says right now, just keep your kingdom marriage private. Like I said, a lot of people will try to shame a good man for loving his wife, or shame a good woman for loving her husband. But these are going to be the same types of people that are going to be envying your relationship, trying to destroy your marriage, because it's exactly what they want. But because of the pride and ego, they don't want to do the work to receive that. They don't want to heal. They don't want to take accountability. So they would prefer to sit in their pride and ego and just focus on destroying someone else's. You get what I'm saying? So keep it private. Okay? Yeah, because a lot's happening right now. A lot of kingdom marriages are coming together, and the warfare is no joke. Let me just say that. Okay? I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.